Ever feel like cloud networking is a black box of impossible jargon? It's time to pull back the curtain. Welcome to Mastering Azure Virtual Networking, the ultimate guide designed specifically for the layman. In just a few short lessons, we're going to transform you into a cloud architect of your own digital plumbing. We'll move from the absolute basics of building your private cloud space to advanced secrets like creating private straws for your data to bypass the public internet entirely. No physical cables, no confusing math, just clear visual steps to help you build a secure, professional, and organized cloud environment. If you want to master the cornerstone of the cloud and ensure your digital house stands firm, you cannot afford to miss this. Let's dive in. Welcome to the world of Azure networking. Imagine your cloud resources are like rooms in a house. Virtual networking is the digital plumbing that connects them. Without it, your servers and databases sit in total isolation. Think of a VNet as your own private software-based container. Unlike physical offices, there are no messy cables here. You simply define your digital street addresses, and you're ready to go. Just remember the two golden rules. Isolation keeps your data private by default, and regionality ensures your VNet stays in its home region. Need different departments to talk. VNet peering is your bridge. Whether they are in the same building or across the globe, peering lets your networks communicate securely as one. It is the true cornerstone of your cloud infrastructure. Just like every house needs a street address, every device in Azure needs an IP address to be found. First, let's look at private versus public. Private IPs are for the insiders. They let your web server talk to your database securely without the internet seeing. Public IPs are your front door, used for websites or gateways that the whole world needs to access. Next, how are they assigned? Dynamic addresses are like temporary parking spots. If you stop your VM, the address goes back to the pool and might change when you restart. Static addresses are locked in place. They never change, which is vital for websites, so your visitors can always find you at the same spot. When you're building in Azure, you have a vast network to manage, and directing traffic efficiently is key. Think of your virtual network as a large plot of land. Subnets are the individual rooms or zones you build upon that land, segmenting your resources for better organization and granular security. But how does information actually flow between these rooms? This is where user-defined routes UDR come in. While Azure sets up default system routes to handle typical traffic flow, UDRs are your custom rules that let you override those defaults, giving you complete control over your network routing. For instance, if you want all traffic to pass through a specialized virtual appliance, like a firewall before reaching its destination, a UDR is how you make it happen. You create the custom rule, and Azure enforces that next hop for all outbound traffic from your subnet, ensuring every packet is inspected. It's all about creating precise, efficient, and secure paths for your digital assets. In the world of cloud security, the goal is to keep your data off the public internet. Azure gives us two powerful ways to do this. First, we have service endpoints. Think of this as a secure, direct tunnel from your virtual network to an Azure service like SQL. Your traffic stays safely on the Microsoft backbone network, never touching the public web. While the service still technically lives outside your network, the connection is far more secure. Then there's the gold standard. Private endpoints. Imagine putting a private straw into a service and pulling its connection directly into your VNet with its own private IP address. To your servers, that database now looks like it's sitting right next to them in the same room. By bringing the service inside your perimeter, you can completely block all public internet access to your most sensitive data. Computers speak in numbers, but humans speak in names. DNS is the digital phone book that translates a name like mysite.com into an IP address. With Azure DNS, you can host and manage all your domain records on Microsoft's fast, reliable infrastructure. But for your internal world, there's Azure Private DNS. This clever service requires no manual setup. It automatically keeps track of your virtual machines so they can find each other by name. Best of all, you can create custom internal names that only work inside your network. This keeps your internal structure hidden from the outside world while making it simple for your systems to communicate. We've just completed our journey through the digital plumbing of the cloud. We started by building a solid foundation, using virtual networks and peering to create secure, connected spaces. Next, we mastered digital addresses, balancing private security with public access. We then took control of traffic direction, using subnets and custom routes to send data exactly where it needs to go. Finally, we leveled up our security with private endpoints and simplified everything through name resolution. By getting the plumbing right, we've ensured our digital house stands firm. Congratulations on mastering Azure networking.